It's inspiring because they want to learn. And there's a contract between an instructor and their students that we're willing to listen as long as you have something valuable to share. So this has been an extremely rewarding experience for us. Absolutely. We were conducting an end of course review with the students at our last Train the Trainer course at the Academy in Lviv. And there was a retired colonel who was an instructor at the Academy. And he shared with us that when he was first invited to the course, he wasn't quite sure why he'd been invited, because he'd been teaching this stuff for years and he thought he knew everything already. And then halfway through the course, he realized that he actually didn't know anything at all. So that was a pretty impactful moment for us. In Ukraine, it's a bit more direct because the students understand that it actually matters. There's nothing theoretical about it. It's not a matter of if, it's only a matter of when, and when is coming up quick. Our greatest challenge has been in translating concepts and terms because there are so many things that simply don't have direct translation between English and Ukrainian. We've been able to overcome that, though, with top quality translators. Translators who have an experience in military matters. They're able to make the connection between English and Ukrainian for these concepts. As an instructor, I believe that the answers are all inside the student's head. And the trick is simply getting those answers out of them. And a top quality translator helps you as an instructor get those answers out. For me, it's humility, teamwork, and confidence. Humility is number one because it means you're willing to learn. And in the military, learning is the difference between success and failure. And in combat, it's the difference between life and death. Number two is teamwork. Because in the military, we all have skills, but nothing gets done alone. The team is literally everything. It's as Rudyard Kipling put it, this is the law of the jungle. The strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. And number three is confidence. As a leader, you have to have confidence in your abilities, your personal abilities, to be able to inspire others that a difficult thing can be done. So there's a very fine line that the leader walks, so he has to be careful because there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. Arrogance is confidence without wisdom. Arrogance gets you killed in combat. Across the board, they've all told us that it needs to be longer. These concepts simply can't be properly digested and learned in 1 to 2 weeks. Evolution simply doesn't happen overnight. Personally, my motivation is to make a difference. I learned a long time ago that I had the ability to make a difference, and that's rule number one in life. Know your place in the world. Long term, the independence of Ukraine. Because they've got a military that's able to adapt to any situation. They've got a military, like the nation they represent, that's evolving.